What is up, my people? I'm trying to think of where we are in space. It's been a few days since I recorded. Reason being is because one, I just recently found out I can go live on TikTok now. And so actually on Friday, today's Sunday, on Friday we did a live stream workout on my TikTok. And I did that to kind of test some things around. I had some backed up, footage I could upload for you guys. And I think that's what I got out for you guys on Friday. And Saturday, I did work out yesterday. I just didn't record it. I kind of wanted a day to just kind of work out on my own. And like, you know, most of my like training life, the part of my life that I've been in the gym, which is most of my life, a lot of it's just like been working out on my own and not having to worry about like recording and stuff. So every once in a while, I do like to just have a workout to myself. You know what I mean? It's very nice. I like the privacy every once in a while, especially considering the fact we've been doing a lot of these. But we did not skip. So we're still rocking on. I think it's like 9 days without we're probably at 8 days. 8 days without a rest day. And I plan on keeping it rocking until I get sick, literally, unless I feel like I really need to like, take the day off, which really guys, like only time that's going to be is if I'm sick. Like it's not going to be if I like feel achy or anything like that, because let's be honest, if I'm feeling achy, I need to get into the gym anyways and roll that shit out and do some stuff actively to try and get rid of that achiness, not just completely skip. I think that's something a lot of people do that actually makes you stay hurt for longer. And there's a lot of stuff you can do actively. Like this is the whole reason physical therapists have jobs. There's stuff you can do actively that'll still be a workout and that's going to actually help you heal faster. So, there's no reason. There's no reason. Another thing though, other than this, it's something I've been kind of looking at. I guess I'll talk to you guys about this. It's a little bit more, hormone, nutrition stuff, but cortisol levels, right? So if you guys don't know much about cortisol levels, what cortisol is your stress hormone. When it comes down to it, the more cortisol you have, the less testosterone you're going to have. If you overtrain, you're going to produce more testosterone or more cortisol. If you undersleep, you're going to produce more cortisol. If you undereat, you're going to produce less testosterone. So it's stuff like that. I'm trying to get that testosterone as high as I can. So if I'm feeling like, not really stressed out. I guess stress wouldn't be the right word to say that. But like if I'm feeling like hyper inflamed, I think yoga would be the appropriate response, you know, not completely missing the day off. What I was going to say on that regard is I don't think lifting when you're feeling like extremely like adrenal fatigued, shaky, just not good, unwell, like if you're super, and honestly, you're going to feel stressed. It's the same kind of symptoms you have with stress because it is stress. It's just you may not have a reason to feel stressed. That's what's weird about it. So that's what's the thing with that. And with that comes the cortisol. The cortisol will negatively affect your testosterone levels. So some stuff I'm starting to kind of look at supplement wise. I have been taking 5-HTP for stress, like overall stress, which should help keep the cortisol levels down. I need to take it more often. I usually only take it at night to help me go to sleep. Which guys, if you guys don't know what 5-HTP is, it's hydroxytryptophan, 5-hydroxytryptophan. It's basically just tryptophan. Thing I have to say is if you guys are on any antidepressants, SSRIs, you do not need to be taking that. So make sure you guys do your research before you take any supplements I talk about. Again, this is just generic stuff I'm talking about. I'm not talking, I don't know what y'all are taking, so I don't want y'all taking anything that's going to mess with it. If you take like something that's an SSRI with 5-HTP, you can get what's called serotonin syndrome. Not a fun time. It actually makes you more anxious. So not going to help you there. So that's the main thing with that. If you guys are taking SSRIs, don't take 5-HTP, but they work very similarly. Like that's why you don't need to take them together. They work. 5-HTP would almost be like it is. I mean, there's a lot of research behind this, but it's like a natural anti-anxiety medication, antidepressant. That's not going to have super effective like side effects on you. In fact, the only thing you're going to get is just kind of sleepy, because tryptophan increases the production of melatonin. So, and an easy way to kind of byproduct that is just take some caffeine with it if you're taking it in the daytime, and then it actually will help you go to sleep at nighttime. So that's something I'm helping to kind of deal with the cortisols. I'm about to start taking zinc as well. I have a list for Alex. You know, Alex, my girlfriend, she works at Kroger. So I'm gonna give her a list and see what all Kroger has there. And I'm just gonna tell her to pick some up next time she works. But there's a list of stuff. So zinc's on the list. Obviously, vitamin D is on this list too. If we're talking about like supplements that are going to increase testosterone, vitamin D obviously is on this list. Well, I say obviously. If some of you guys watching this don't know the research, but vitamin D for sure. Zinc is the one that I haven't been taking that I'm going to start taking. Zinc does also affect your testosterone levels naturally. I've been looking into a supplement called DIMS. I don't know what that stands. It's dimethyl. I can't remember. But the main thing with that, I believe that one is actually not an estrogen blocker. It just helps. It helps keep your testosterone from converting to estrogen. So that way I have more freestanding testosterone, which can be used for building muscle and stuff like that. So that's something I'm looking into. I believe something else I've taken before, I can't remember the name of it. It's a natural herb that helps, that has a decent amount of research on it. Sorry, I don't mean to keep covering my hand, covering the camera with my hand, but I can't remember what the other one's called. That one's a big one. I'll come back tomorrow with the list of the supplements that I'll be trying to start taking here relatively soon, rather. So that way I can get that information out to you guys, because definitely as far as building muscle, burning fat, getting that testosterone up there is going to help. So I want to make sure I get that information out to you guys. But anyways, I know I'm rambling. It's a chest day, because we did leg day yesterday and I fucked my legs up pretty damn good. Got a good set at like 315 for 10 reps at one point. A lot of squats. We did mainly a squat workout yesterday. And another reason I didn't do a recording yesterday was because I actually had Thanksgiving plans with my mom's side of the family. So I was kind of not in a rush, but I had a lot on my mind and I just wanted to go after it. You know what I'm saying? So made it really simple yesterday. Yesterday we just did squats. I did some leg press, calf raises, a little bit of leg extensions, and I think that was it. And then, of course, abs. But it was a pretty decent workout. I've been kind of slacking on the cardio this weekend. Yeah, definitely yesterday. Definitely today, too, because I didn't get my morning cardio in. But I might be down to get some nightly cardio later tonight, like maybe get a jog at my house. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we might do that. But anyways, I need to get inside, get warmed up, get this chest day going. So, no plans, really. I said that. I feel like there was something we were going to hit. Let me brainstorm while I'm getting warmed up, and then I'll see you guys on whatever we decide to do.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get in a 5x5, 7x5, the first two warm-ups. But, I don't know. I ate a pretty, I definitely kind of broke the diet a little bit yesterday. I don't think I broke maintenance, but I probably got like 3,500 calories in, I would say, for sure. Like I said, one of my family's Thanksgivings, but most of it was tracked. Obviously, when you're having a dinner like that, some shit kind of slips by, which is why it's not a day-to-day thing. But as far as utilizing those carbs, I'm going to utilize them today's chest day. So we'll do a 5x5 on the incline, and then I'll probably move over to a Smith machine to get some more of the volume in, because we haven't been doing that much, and I kind of want to hit some of that today. So that's what's on my mind. I need to move this back a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. That felt a little bit weird. I don't know why it did. But we're going to add 10 pounds. I really need to hit some fly variations today. Now I'm thinking about it too. We didn't really hit a lot last time. I can't remember what we did last. Oh, we did the dip machine. Told you guys we were going to do that fly variation today. I remember now. I really want to hit the dip machine again. I'm not going to lie. But I also really would like. There were a lot of plans I had for today's chest day, and they're all just now coming back to me. I was really wanting to hit decline bench. We haven't done it in a long time. More research on decline bench is showing that, I need to be doing those. They hit the. I used to think there wasn't that they didn't have a benefit. For a long time, for years, I would skip doing decline bench because there was this whole myth of not myth, but there's this whole thing, there's no such thing as a lower chest. But that's not, when you're in a decline position, it actually contracts your chest more from the upper part because of the angle. So it actually helps your upper chest build more than incline. There's research, they've done studies on that. So I'm gonna start throwing those in a lot fucking more, like a lot fucking more. But that being said, we don't have like a decline bench here. So, I mean, we have one, but it's not gonna be like a, I guess I could set it up for this if I really wanted to, but I think I'm gonna do dumbbell. We might, instead of doing the Smith machine, we might do dumbbell decline press. I think that sounds like a better idea to me. I'm gonna take this off, by the way. Damn. Big old poopies, bro. All right, well, I was a little bit overzealous with that, which is fine. We'll just deload the lathe again. Definitely still got some digestion going on from yesterday too, so we are gonna be done with the heavy lifting for the day. Get that done with. And I also feel like probably tighter grip would have been better for that, but like I said, it's chest day, not tricep day. Let's bump the weight down, slow and control. We'll get like 2 more sets of 10 in. Little bit more weight. We'll do 1 more set of 185. I still think I'm gonna get the dip machine off camera. Like, I definitely need to get more flies in, right? But I really like the way that squeeze feels. I'm sure we'll get some pec deck or something in, but I probably need to get some incline flies in too now that I'm thinking about it. But we'll see, man. Like, that decline's really what's got my attention. That's the main thing. As long as we get that in, I'll be happy. All right, last set. This freaking rack is also lined up really weirdly, so it's really messing with my head. Woo, that was a good set. That was solid. Just happy with that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for some decline. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'll see y'all on that one. I have to get down on one knee and make sure you guys can see me, but this is the decline bench. We're gonna try and get set up for this. I remember this being a problem whenever I was doing these before. But getting in this thing with dumbbells, heavy weights, is really freaking hard to do. So just watch me and attempt to do what I do. Be careful when you guys are doing this. Obviously, start with a little bit more medium weight, but I do have a little bit of a technique I do to try and get in here, so I'll show you all that now. That was a little rough. Yeah, that was decent. We'll try and get 2 more sets of that in. Oh, they're starting to get burnt. Man, I really thought I had more energy to take than that. I think it's just part of me going 8 days without that rest. I say that, I don't know. I think also probably because I'm dehydrated a little bit. Definitely, that's it. That's 100% it. Didn't take my creatine yesterday. Definitely did not drink enough water yesterday. So, there's 2 things that I need to get back on track today. So tomorrow, when we do back, which is a very vital day right now, obviously for my traps. Even when I'm doing this exercise, I can feel my traps like activating. But anyways, enough rambling around. Let me drop the weight down to the 60s, and we'll get another set in. Whew. All right, oh, enough of that. Jeez, I can't even keep the hat on. Okay, I'm gonna do tricep dips, the tricep dip machine, and some flies. And I'll see you guys again for another fly variation. All right, your boy is starting to feel tired. I think I'm just dehydrated as fuck. Which again, we'll try and make sure, but that doesn't happen tomorrow. I've been chugging a little bit here and there, but I probably, not even at like a half gallon, I would say. So, and yesterday I probably maybe got a half gallon in, so that's the reason that's happening. But finishing off with some good old pec deck. I did go ahead and get in some incline flies, and we went ahead and got in some tricep dip machine, so I'm feeling pretty good. I still think I'm gonna hit 30 minutes of like cardio just because I missed it this morning, and then I'm gonna try and get 30 minutes tonight too. I'm forgetting that when I go down, I really need to make sure my head goes forward. That's what's helping my traps stabilize, and then go back. All right. Whew. Yeah, let's get like 2 more sets of this in. I'm starting to get really fucking tired though. And it was close yesterday, man. I almost skipped yesterday. I almost did. I was sitting there thinking too much instead of just acting and moving. I started sitting on the couch, and once you lose that momentum, man, it's hard to get going again. So, that being said, I just got up and started moving. Because I knew, I was in my head, I was sitting there going like, no, this is when you usually mess up. You don't ever feel this way during the week because you're moving and you're on your shit. It only feels this way because it's the weekend. So once I got in here, I felt pretty damn good. And especially with those squats yesterday. The squats were pretty damn good yesterday. Like I said, set of 315 on flat. Not to mention I did a lot of build-up sets to that. So we got a lot of volume in on some squats. Whew, that's a good weight right there. We'll stay with that. Completely zoned out for that last set and completely forgot we were recording. So we're gonna do one more set of like, this is a pretty heavy set. Not quite as heavy as I've gone before, not a full stack, but enough to where I can like really struggle, you know what I mean? And then after this, we'll probably do a pose out. One more. Ugh, man. Okay, was pretty good. They're burnt, they're done. I'm gonna go find a good spot to pose, since it's not super crowded in here, where I can find some good lighting at least. And then I'll do some cardio. All right, let's do a quick little pose out. I'm not gonna try and be too douchey and just sit here forever with my shirt off, but I'm tired of fucking doing it in the bathroom. The bathroom sucks for posing, so I'm gonna do it here. Not bad. See, this lighting's much better. Right there. I blinded myself, I can't see. That's a pretty good pump. I do have a good pump because I'm dehydrated. Believe it or not, you always look better. Man, I can't tell how I look on the camera right there, so I'm gonna move y'all around a little bit. Just a wee bit, laddie. Hopefully that's a little better. Yeah, that's better. Damn. We got a pump going today, don't we? I'm telling y'all, everything's looking good. Especially for me fucking up yesterday. I said fucking up, you know what I mean. Let's check the back. I never do back poses. I always forget. Let's get back on that. We'll check that here in a minute. You can see like the abs are even poking out a little bit better now too. It's just I got that little bit right there, that pouch. And then I'll be honest, I don't even hold most of the fat on my stomach here. I hold it back here. Look at all that. That's where all the fat's at. That right there, all I'm grabbing right there is fat. There's no muscle in that. So probably skin too over the years, you know. But we'll work on it. We got a year to work on it. Ooh, gotta work on that vacuum badly. Ooh. But not gonna lie, this is probably the leanest I've been at this weight. I'm probably sitting at 220 right now. Not gonna lie. So if I'm at 220, you know, in 12%, I think the last time I was at 12%, it was like 200, 205 maybe. So definitely bulkier. Let's get our front relaxed in. You guys see this? How this is raised more? It's a little uneven with my hips and everything. That's okay. I just need to work on that. But like I said, I'm not gonna stay out here too long like this. But I'm happy with the progress that's coming up. I mean, a lot of it right now, I'm just really dehydrated. But, you know. Yeah, but definitely going in the right direction. I just got to keep doing it. Not get too caught up on the weight. The weight will fuck with my head if I'm not careful. I think it does that with everyone. So all there is left to do is to make sure I'm going to get at least 30 minutes in, get a good stretch in, and then I'll be back home here roughly within an hour. So that's going to be nice. But I'll see you guys in the post-workout talk.